From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's Voice Briefing. It's Friday, January 9th, 2026.
I'm Susan Tompor, and I'm a personal finance columnist with the Detroit Free Press. A new deduction for car loan interest rolls onto 2025 federal income tax returns, but it comes loaded with plenty of rules. If you took out a car loan in 2025 to buy a car or truck, you definitely want to look under the hood to better understand what will and what won't qualify for a brand new tax break. Here are a few tips. The car loan deduction only applies to new cars, not loans taken out to buy a used car. It does not work for used car loans. And you will not get a tax deduction if you lease that car or truck. This is not a small point, especially in Michigan, where roughly 50% of the new cars bought in Michigan in late 2025 were leased. Where was your car or truck even built? Do you know? Before you do anything else, check the window sticker that was on the car when you bought it, or run your VIN through the VIN decoder tool at the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration website. You're going to want to find out if that new car or truck was built in the United States. If final assembly was outside of the USA, well, no tax break.
From breaking and trending news reporter Noor Rahal, a marriage proposal at a northern Michigan ski resort took an unexpected plunge. Literally.
And I got down on one knee and asked her to marry me, and she said yes. And when I went to go get the ring out of the box, mind you, I'm shaking up. I looked down, like, not a good idea. And, I dropped the ring. So we panicked for a minute. We looked at each other. We said, we got to find it.
Trevor Van Camp had just proposed to his girlfriend, Danielle Jenkins, on Boyne Mountain's Sky Bridge when the engagement ring slipped from his fingers and fell 118 feet into the snow below them. Jenkins said, quote, "I didn't even get to see my ring before he dropped it," end quote. The moment, including Van Camp's shocked reaction, was caught on video and quickly gained online attention, earning him the nickname Mr. Butterfinger. After a long and frantic search with help of Boyne Mountain staff and metal detectors, snowmaking supervisor Pat Harper finally recovered the ring, perfectly intact.
I searched a really good area for it for probably 20-30 minutes. Walked over towards the hydrants. There were some footprints in the snow. When I swung over one of the footprints, it toned. I dug the snow down like I'd done probably 30 other times, 40 other times, and there was just dirt there. So I kind of dug some of the dirt up, scooped it back with a little bit of snow away with my hand, and then the edge of the ring stuck out. And I kind of sat there for a minute, and I was like, there's no way you just found that.
Here's Danielle Jenkins.
We showed back up to the resort. Trevor finally got to put it on my hand. I give big props and kudos to Pat for doing that for us, because He saved the day. He really did. It was an experience that we now have a story to tell of our engagement, and it's our story to share.
Jenkins told the Free Press that the mishap didn't ruin the proposal. Rather, quote, "This made the proposal," end quote. The Rochester Hills couple now plans to return to Boyne Mountain to get married there in October of 2027. For the full story, you can search on Freep.com for Noor Rahal's article, "Engagement Ring Dropped 118 Feet During Boyne Mountain Proposal." This audio briefing featured contributions from Boyne Resorts and video producer Michael Fant.
I'm Jenna Prestininsi for the Detroit Free Press. The Trump administration wants Americans to shift to a more real foods-based diet. Federal officials announced the new dietary guidelines January 7th. Officials say eating less processed food and more whole foods promotes a healthier diet. The new guidelines advise eating more protein and less whole grains. This represents a shift from previous federal guidance. Recommended limits on alcoholic beverages are now gone, but officials still advise drinking less alcohol. The federal guidelines will help inform school lunch menus and nutrition and medical services. To learn more, visit Freep.com.
Find more from the Detroit Free Press on Freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Thank you for listening. Have a great weekend, and you'll hear more from us Monday.